Mark Barrott, Everything Changes, Nothing Ends. Pitchfork gave it a 7.6 and said after the death of his partner, the long-time Ibiza resident jettisons his habitually balmy Balearic sounds in favour of a more tempestuous palette that might help him process his grief. I'm very, very sorry to hear that. It's horrible when anybody dies, but your partner, can't be easy. It felt a bit like a soundtrack. Good ambition with the choral voices, which were definitely the highlight for me. The strings and horns were there, but a little bit synthy, but, you know, I guess everybody has a budget. Yeah, it was sort of like BQE by Sir John Stevens, but on a budget. Got a real ear for a good melody, so that Balearic thing makes sense, and there's a lovely warmth to the sound, so once again that Balearic makes sense. I could feel the sadness a bit as well. I've even written that down, something feels sad about this, and this was before I knew his sad news. The voice, as I say though, were the highlights for me, that choral. I would have liked them louder, bigger, more at the forefront. You know, there was something beautifully spiritual around it that was really catching my ear, but it just felt like I had to listen a bit too hard to find those. All a bit of a much of a muchness after, you know, the first few tracks. Nothing really happened that surprised me or excited me, you know, drifted off a bit, but maybe that was the point. It's supposed to be sort of heavenly music, but really felt heartfelt, a little bit different, and I'm really glad it was on at all points. You know, very good background music that I do sort of recommend. 6 out of 10.